case. What's up? Back. Brian, yet again. Go right here. There's my phone case. See? It's got Spartan logo on it. So it's a little ripped up, but it still works. Today we're doing another stadium review of the great Breslin Center down in East Lansing in the Spartan campus, the MSU basketball stadium. Brian and I have both been there many times. Have we ever went together though? I don't think we have.
No, I think at one point I wanted to bring you to a women's game, but that never happened.
I think
I tried to bring you, and then we couldn't get a date together, and also we just kind of ran out. We just didn't have time.
Yeah, but we've both been there many times, over a long stretch of time. I think the first time we went there was like 2 or 1 or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything from that except
since like 2007, 2008, probably.
I know, been there lots and lots of times. But giving our in-depth review today, it's probably gonna be a great review because we've been there so many times. They underwent a renovation recently. They renovated recently. They added this nice like Hall of History. What's it called? It's called the Hall of History, right?
It's called the Hall of History, and it's named after someone I don't remember. My parents are on.
Okay.
Okay.
But I like it because they have I like the trophy room. That was the best addition they did out of that. Seeing all the trophies and stuff. I wish they'd update it. They didn't put anything in from like the last 2 years yet, even though they have space.
And also, those are in their own little building, so they're displayed like with the practice fields and all that shit. So.
Yeah, whatever. They should put them in there though. But anyway, that's a really nice space. They have a piece of the basketball floor from 2000 that's on there. There's all the Spartans and where they've like went. I think that's what it is, like in the NBA.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
It's near the back, but it's cool. There's like a wax sculpture of Tom Izzo and some of the Spartan players. There's a picture when they played on a boat in North Carolina. Well, not in North Carolina, but against North Carolina. And a few other things. And it's really that was really cool to do. It was really cool to see. But also the concourse is really nice. Walk around and there's plenty of different areas to go to seating. There's plenty of different areas for concessions, and it's a nice loop so you can walk around and it's fun. And then you get to the actual seating itself. They got an upper bowl and they got a lower bowl. My grandparents get season tickets, and they get 4 season tickets, but sometimes 2 of the people in their group can't go, so me and my brother get to go, and we get to sit with them, and they have really good seats. And it's fun watching them there. I've also sat in the upper bowl before a few times. Most recently last year against Rutgers. And that's all right, I guess. I mean, it was hard to see some of the places and then what I like is they've got pretty much the entire ceiling is covered with banners, either from their Final Fours or retired numbers or coaches or Big Ten championships or something like that. It's like all covered because Michigan State is one of the top basketball programs in the nation. So I think that's pretty cool. They also have women's stuff as well because it's women's and men's basketball, so they got the women's posters and stuff up as well, which is really cool.
They only have a few banners because they haven't retired any women's numbers yet. People want that to happen. They only have like 4 Big Ten banners and 1 Final Four banner, so it's all good.
Yeah, but they're still up there, so that's good.
It is good. So my experience is though I sat actually right behind the announcer's table, like in the first few rows. That they reserve that section for whatever it's called, like the MVP program, where you get like $30, you get a shirt and a ticket for you and a parent to go and sit there. And you can't technically do it in high school, but you can buy like a general admission ticket and then sit with them, because if you do it in high school, then it could be seen as a recruiting opportunity to have you sit there. Same with courtside seats. You can't sit there if you're in high school.
Rip.
But I've been there way too many times, more than I can count. And yeah, the renovations, it looks really cool now. I'm a little nostalgic for the older Breslin. Breslin, but it still looks really nice. Still really good. They haven't changed the There's mostly the concourse and the whole history edition. Not
they updated the scoreboard too, but other than that, the inner.
It's the same scoreboard.
Oh,
they did that in a different renovation. That was really a long time ago. But they did that. It's the same scoreboard, I believe. So, yeah, they did that. I think they added like a few other things, like the little things that speed fire behind the baskets, and they can't pay the players still though. But they poured 2 fire things behind baskets whenever people come out.
Yeah, those are cool.
But the interior, the seating aspect really hasn't changed. It's still the same seat, same boxes, same stuff.
Yeah, they really haven't changed the actual basketball portion that much.
I bet you didn't know this, but for the women's games, usually only the lower bowl gets sat in, but so they have curtains that they can put up over the upper deck so that you can't. It just looks like there's nothing there. It's just curtains. And that's part of the arena. But when they need to, and only a couple games a year, when they have all the Girl Scouts in the area are going to come watch this game. Oh, all the 4-H kids in the area are going to come watch this game. Oh, it's Women's Sports Day. All the special games. Oh, it's Michigan. Then they'll open up the half or even all of the upper bowl for general admission. The only game, the highest I remember is 10,000 fans. And that was in Penn State in 2012.
Oh. But I think one of the main draws and why teams really don't like coming to the Breslin Center is by their great student section, the I-Zone. It covers up the lower part of the lower bowl. And it's where all the students go. It's standing room only, basically. And it's just it's one of the best student sections in all of college or even college basketball. And it's because, really, you can't go. It's so awesome. Just to be there in person and to see it on TV too, but it's even better in person.
You gotta camp out.
You gotta camp out to get his own tickets. So that's how good they are.
The women's, there's actually a section in general admission that's supposed to be for students right next to the band, and usually there are you can count on your hands the number of students that sit in it. So. Yeah, it's just a general admission ticket that gets you in there. So if you buy, what I did, we buy season general admission tickets and you can get into all the games. But then sit in the student section. But also, if you're not a student, you can just sit there with your general admission ticket. So, fun.
What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh, I've also been there for a few other things. DI hosted their state competitions at MSU for the last couple of years, and the award ceremony was at Breslin. So they changed it up a little.
Every single school around here, around Breslin, does their graduation there. They host the MHSAA basketball championships there, which I have a story about that in a minute. And they host a few other things that I don't remember.
I've also been there. I also went there for when they welcomed the team home after their Elite Eight victory over Duke. I went there for that. That was stupid. I really wish I hadn't gone. Because we got there.
Can you go there for Selection Sunday? I know that they have one.
I don't.
They televise it.
They
televise everyone going there.
I don't know.
All the players at least reacting to their seating. But can you go to Breslin for Selection Sunday? That'd be cool. I would go.
I would go, but I don't know if you can do that. But anyway, went there, and that was stupid because they only opened 2 doors. They only opened 2 doors, two whole doors for what was it, about 20,000 people that went.
Two gates or 2 doors?
One gate. It was the Hall of History gate. 2 doors. In that gate.
Right. And there are 4 gates with
there was about 20,000 people.
16 doors, right?
There was about 20,000 people there, and it was 2 doors. Because, you know why? Because they couldn't, you know why? Because the game happened earlier that day, and they couldn't get enough security people to open up all the other doors. So it was stupid. We stood up. It was cold. It was freezing. All I could smell was vape smoke and alcohol because there's students everywhere who wasted. We went in there, and once we finally got in, we waited over there for almost 2 hours. Once we finally got in, it was fun, I guess. I mean, it wasn't anything too special. Then
They were driving home from Washington, D.C., so it would have been a long drive.
They flew home from D.C. And then they got there and stuff, but I also went there for college game day, I think twice, maybe just once. At least once. That was pretty fun.
That reminds me. Never mind. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I was almost done, but that was fun. I got merch from that and stuff. I think I got a TV.
Wait, the football college game day or the basketball college game day?
Basketball college game day.
I went to the football college game day. They had it at Munfield one time. They had it there. I went there.
I think I went to that. I think I went to one of those as well. That was pretty fun, too.
Going back to my the MHSA story I was talking about. So they hold them there every year. I think, actually, they stopped, and I'll tell you the reason they stopped. A few years ago, Michigan State was really good. They got a 4 seed in the NCAA tournament. So in the women's NCAA tournament, since they don't have enough venues, I don't think to host for everyone to host. If you're a 1, 2, 3, or 4 seed, you get to host the first and second round games. So the thing is, we were going to host 2 NCAA games as the 4 seed, and then we couldn't because of those stupid championships. So then the 5 seed, Mississippi State, got to host it, and we lost in the second round because we were playing on the road. So they don't have that there anymore.
So
and if you're in the
that's
WNIT,
stupid.
You get to host games too. So we did that one time.
Stupid. That sounds stupid. Why would they do that?
The host championships or have
host the first and second round. Like, it's a tournament. It's supposed to be neutral.
Anyway. The women's tournament is gonna go chalk. That's how it works.
Whatever. It seems like a weird story, but anyway, I guess we should go overall fan experience. I think it's a really good fan experience. To go there. I always enjoy going there, so I'd give it a probably 9 for my rating.
I'll give it a 9. Yeah.
Because it is really cool. It's a fun experience, especially if you're a Spartan fan. If you're not a Spartan fan, good riddance to you. But whatever. It's fun. I enjoy it. So, alright guys, that's it. Stadium review. The Breslin Center is done. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.